from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Phillies baseball starts right now. Ranger Suarez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Acuna digs in now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's set, and the pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Freddy Freeman.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement.
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire the side? Down in order go the Braves. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Janikowski, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Sakura.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 11 home runs and 29 driven in. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Segura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now here is Austin Riley. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is fifth. The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In is Jorge Solaire, as he'll take a look at ball one. Suarez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he fouls this one off. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 10 for him on the year, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The center fielder, number 25.
The batter will be Christian Pache as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 3 runs already home here. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and Mike Soroka will bat next. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Brad Miller.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Pulled toward right center field. Pache is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 6th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Solaire. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7th.
Here now is Adam Hazley. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Now here's the first offering. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch on the way. Chopper to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So next to bat will be Ronald Acuna. And now a pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2, full count. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings in Freddy Freeman. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. One and 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
The 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0.
We're back as the Phillies line up, readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this will be fouled away. Galvez, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The pitcher.
Now to bat, Ranger Suarez. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Travis Janikowski next. First pitch of the AB on its way. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. Braves lead this one 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now, Austin Riley, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. 2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th. And that'll bring up Jorge Solaire to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
To 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2-2 to Jorge Solaire. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Dansby Swanson would be next. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Galvez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready now is Gene Segura, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Misses, ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Ball 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. So one out and nobody aboard. And up next will be Christian Pache. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Pache is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Mike Soroka, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Brad Miller. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate is JT Realmuto. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next,
2 down, no one on base. And Adam Hazley digs in now. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Archie Bradley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ozzie Albies goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Janikowski is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Next to stand in is Freddy Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Payoff pitch one more time. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, here is Freddie Galvez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Alec Boehm will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. First pitch of the AB now. As he grounds one briskly to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left field.
So the next to bat will be Travis Janikowski. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Hector Neris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. Now the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris, not a lot of success, 0 for 12. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, here is Jorge Solaire, grounded out in his last at bat. First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And Whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Solaire, and he'll handle it for the first out. So next to hit is Bryce Harper. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Reese Hoskins stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
To the plate now, Brad Miller. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He has a 3-for-12 line. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Galvez ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate now, Christian Pache, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
0-2 count and the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Mike Soroka. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 3-0.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
First offering on its way, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies picks it up. And quickly there are 2 away. Next up is Freddie Galvez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him. Now the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Ian Kennedy will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ronald Torreyes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. From the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Digging in will be Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the 9th. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail here 3-0. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Richard Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Now here's the first offering.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home. Hit to third. Reined in. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Travis Janikowski. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Left side, but well foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Big spot here, and it'll be Reese Hoskins, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. And now the first pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Fouled off. Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Braves claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Mike Soroka earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Richard Rodriguez closes the